It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for StreamYard and Twitter need to get their shit together.
That's right. It's time for Twitter's a jag. It's already breaking the rules of the show. Don't be a jag, Twitter.
I know. It's the number one rule. We say it every single week.
Every week.
Yep.
And
every week at the bottom of the hour or the top of the hour, depending on what time you're actually tuning in, and they just don't care.
Yeah, it's like Elon paid $44 billion for a paperweight. Good job.
It really is Twix. 2 links for them, none for us. Anyway.
Yeah. And we see the left side and the right side, and it's just a disaster. So,
well, politics doesn't work. Buy the shirt, GregCherryBrand.com.
One of the 16 that I have up there.
It all ties together, kids. It all ties together.
I'm telling you what, not for nothing, my haul of shirts, I know they don't mean a whole lot to a whole lot of people. And I am not a graphic designer by trade.
No.
But the fact that those shirts turned out as good as they did.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, you love it.
I am legit wearing my Politics is a Work shirt to Disneyland next Tuesday, rather, so I can wear it on the No DQ review next week when I'm live on my scooter from the happiest workplace on earth, signing people in. So there you go. I already got my shit planned out.
Josh is in the chat. Jeff, are you guys join myself and Big G and Josh in saying, screw the Ratbirds?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
That's been one of the models of this show since the pandemic year. Because they
literally
everybody that year. So,
within the first 3 months of the show's existence, there was an entire show long rant about the Ravens screwing the Steelers in 2020.
Yeah, I remember that. Me and Greg were ranting about that.
Yeah, if any team were to supersede them as the number one ranted upon, they'd have to do some serious shit. I'll tell you that right now. Because,
and I'll tell you what, NFL free agency has been completely insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just in the last 24 hours, mind you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because
it's a hot mess.
We saw Max Crosby initially being traded to the Ravens.
Yeah.
And the word is, as of last night, right before NXT started,
yeah,
I get a notification from Annie Agar, because that's where I get my sources.
Absolutely.
And she said, or she reposted Adam Schefter, that the deal with the Ravens and Max Crosby was off. Yeah. I've seen multiple different reports. I've seen that he failed a physical for a meniscus injury or something they had last year.
That's what
I've also seen that he popped hot for something. So it's I don't know what the story is. I'm leaning more towards the failed physical side.
Yeah.
And the Raiders tried to get on top of it or whatever, but it looked bad for them. And then the Ravens turned around and got Trey Hendrickson, the only decent defensive player for Cincinnati, to go to Baltimore. So, I wish I had Sean's number, because as bad as that defense was last season, and it was bad.
It was bad.
Losing your star player to a team in the same division.
Yeah.
But buddy, you can pay Joe Burrow, you can pay Jamar Chase, you can pay whoever you want on your offense.
Yep.
You pay T. Higgins too, because you already did with those three.
Yeah.
But you have nobody on defense.
Nobody. Yeah.
Sign me to a defensive contract and it might be better than what you got. It's not good.
My dad was grumpy yesterday and I couldn't figure out why. It may be part of it. God.
Well, I didn't think that Hendrickson news came till today.
Oh, okay.
Because it was at least this morning that I saw that Hendrickson is going to the Ravens.
Okay, so it's probably just the Kings being the Kings for usual. Okay, never mind. Because
here we are again, Greg, with our thumbs up our asses, waiting on what Aaron Rodgers is doing.
Right.
It's one of those things where, Rodgers did this last year, waited till after the draft and everything happened. Yeah. It's dude, the draft is literally in Pittsburgh this year.
Yeah.
So figure out your stuff. We have a whole new setup. We got a whole new coach. I still don't have an offensive coordinator. We have a new defensive coordinator.
We got a new I know we got a new offensive coordinator. Hold on.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, hold on.
Josh, no.
Nobody wants Watson. No. Fuck.
Try and trade him back to Houston, okay?
Right.
We don't want him
That's
at
right.
all.
Put him back in that cheating ass city.
Brian Angelico from the Vikings.
Okay. Another coach from the Vikings to coach the Steelers. Okay.
Hey, anything's better than what was going on.
And there's potential if Rodgers doesn't sign that they might be going after Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, the NFL journeyman he is.
Well, look. I don't know if you saw, but now Kenny Pickett's on his 5th team in his 6th year.
Right.
He's in Carolina now.
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Yeah. Y'all can have Dak if you want.
You know what? I wouldn't hate it.
Well, that's if he stays healthy for half the season.
Yeah.
I mean, we already got Rico Dowdle from you.
That's valid as hell too.
And we got Mike McCarthy.
So fuck y'all for that one.
And then I saw some on Twix. I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, but there's a potential about Kyler Murray too.
Yeah, I saw
he's
that
a wild
too.
card.
The way I was seeing it was, I read that Kyler Murray was possibly going to Minnesota. That's
okay.
That's at least the ideology that I saw. I didn't see anything about him coming to Pittsburgh.
Let's see.
No.
I'm gonna just type in
wild.
NFL free agency. Oh, excuse me.
Hold on.
We're holding on.
You mean you don't want Shadur? I thought Shadur Sanders was supposed to be the greatest quarterback, not named Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's the second coming or something, right? And,
Mm.
for Josh, that's it's applicable. Yeah. Lord, literally,
Lordy.
Lordy.
I'll tell you what, it's been completely crazy.
I love it how we got all this NFL stuff finally circulating, and because we've been low key bitching about a lack of WrestleMania feel, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's shit starting to pick up on the WWE side. So now it's like, now we got to talk about everything.
Right.
Finally got some meat on the plate here with at least the World Championship match. Just because Punk's pissing everybody off, which
yeah,
as Punk do. Well, he's got to be a little more forceful because Lord knows his sport teams ain't gonna do Dak diddly. So
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if Punk's a Bears fan or not. Like
I don't know. I know his rival is, but
Well, yeah. I know that he's a Cubs fan. I know that he's a Blackhawks fan.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I don't know about his football fandom, if he even has football fandom.
I don't think so. I've never.
He hasn't mentioned, so I don't know if he does or not either. But
yeah,
it's interesting because we're getting to the end of the NHL season, and we did find out here in the house this week that it is our last season of season ticket holders for sure. My dad actually literally pushed the button, pulled the trigger. I was like, oh, it happened. So I'm curious how the playoffs are going to, how the Stanley Cup playoffs are going to go. I'm already watching baseball because I figured the Angels are going to at least do well in spring training. If come opening day they're going to tank again because it's the Angels. But Angels drop by mid-May if they're lucky. And then there's Mike Trout, who is the perennial. Okay, how soon? So yeah, that's kind of why I like it. I kind of don't go quite as extreme as Aaron about not caring about the sports, but I tend to veer off when you guys talk about anything but wrestling because my sports teams are all hell.
and it's frustrating too. Like in recent years, being a Yankees fan, Like, I know we have 27 championships. Oh, you shouldn't bitch. It's like, well, it's been 17 years, and I know some other teams have had longer droughts. So, like, I understand that. Like, 2009 was a very good sports year for me.
Yes.
And I clarify sports year now because, you know, I was going to say a good year in general, but, you know, things have changed.
Sports year. Yes.
Very good sports year. Yeah. So,
yes,
like 3 of my teams won championships in the year 2009. Steelers kicked off the year 2009, winning the Super Bowl, beating Arizona.
Yep.
The Pens won the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Against the Red Wings, and then the Yankees won number 27, just 10 minutes shy of my birthday in 2009. So,
God, yeah, that was a late game. I forgot about that.
I was hoping they would drag it out for another 10 minutes so I could say the Yankees won the championship on my birthday, but
right.
Not
Happy
quite.
Birthday to you, yeah, right. Yeah, I kind of my birth really doesn't. I mean, March Madness maybe, but March Madness doesn't end in March. It never does. So it's
no, it doesn't even start till the middle of March.
Yeah, which they were talking about that. What were they talking? I forgot what I was watching, or they were talking about that. It's like, shouldn't they like start that more toward the beginning and like have it end in March if it's going to be March Madness? Because the finals aren't until April. Like, who cares?
Yeah. It's one of those things that I don't know if they try and square it up with like it's kind of hard to plan around Easter because Easter jumps around a whole lot. Like Easter is first weekend of April this year?
I gotta look now because now
April 5th.
April 5th, yeah.
Is it really April 5th this year? Okay, so it's after my son's birthday, but it's on my aunt's second boy. So my cousin's birthday is the 5th, and then Good Friday is So I have Good Friday lineup with a niece's birthday, Dylan's birthday, Easter lineup with another cousin's birthday, and then almost 2 full weeks until WrestleMania, which is weird compared to usual. Like usually they're all like right lumped in together. So
yeah.
And the national championship for college basketball is April 6th, so it's the day after Easter.
Oh, geez.
So, like, I believe the Final Four is done 2 days prior, so it's not gonna happen on Easter, and then you give them Sunday to rest, and then you have the championship game on the Monday, which is it's good for WrestleMania.
Well,
because
will they have the Final Four on Good Friday though? Or will they do the day before?
No, they'll do it on the Saturday.
The 4th. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, April 4th they'll do that, and then
sorry,
April 6th they do the championship. Yeah,
I got confused there.
But it works out because like typically WrestleMania, and I don't know if this is why WrestleMania is later in April than it has been in previous years to avoid working around March Madness. I think because they went to 2 days, they don't want to compete with the Final Four on the Saturday.
No.
They, from what I think we were talking about this yesterday, they wanted to avoid competing with that, but also the fact that Final Four Saturday is the day before Easter Sunday. They were like, yeah, no, Vegas is going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Had they kept it in New Orleans, they may have been able to pull that off, but trying to pull off all of that in Vegas during the Final Four during Easter, it would have been a nightmare.
Yeah. WrestleMania was literally on Easter Sunday last year. 19th.
I know, and but even and that's the funny thing. It they did good sales last year considering how expensive they were.
Yeah,
and it was on Easter. Now they've taken it away from Easter and allegedly the Final Four weekend as well, and they're not doing near as well, which is fascinating to me. You would think it'd be the opposite, trying to avoid the competition. They would do better, but because they're not.
Yeah,
the whole thing's weird.
Hey, I'm on Twitter now. Cool.
Hey, woohoo and shit.
It's about freaking time.
I mean, it worked out for me because last year WrestleMania Saturday was on my birthday.
We're on both our Twitters now, so welcome to the show, Twitter. 17 minutes in because StreamYard decided to take a crap.
Well, so I figured out something though. Because I wasn't sure about this until I did a post last week. If you embed the live link, it plays on Twitter. Like if you post the YouTube link, it plays like it's live on Twitter anyway. So I just did that for today, but now I'll go ahead and retweet the actual Twitter link because they kind of caught up with our shit.
Yeah, it's about time.
Oh, hey, Jeff Meacham's live. What do you know?
Yeah. I'll apparently be live too.
Oh my God.
In the case of Derp, that's how this week's been, folks. It's just been one of those like, okay, technology is what it is. And of course, we're competing with. Never mind. I'll talk about it after. Oh boy. Anyway, damn it.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. I don't know if they'll be able to catch my eyes on here. My eyes got dilated like 6 hours ago.
You can totally tell. Yeah.
Okay. So they still are.
Huge. Your pupils are enormous.
Yeah. So I went to the eye doctor. Yeah, I went to the eye doctor today because, for the last week and a half, I've been having trouble seeing distances, which I drive 40 minutes to work and 40 minutes from work 5 days a week. Seeing distances is kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Especially driving.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, driving especially. Yeah, seriously.
It's been...
That's a long drive to not have proper vision twice a day.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that, I got in and got checked out and hopefully get my glasses in the next couple weeks. But, I did for a number of reasons. Number one, I like to see. Number two, I'm going to SmackDown in 2 weeks. So I'd like to see the show that I paid $800 to go see.
Right? Especially sitting that close. Like if you're having trouble seeing distance, even at fourth row on the ramp, the ring's still far enough where you're going to be like, which blur is which? So
yeah. And I don't want to hold my glasses like this the entire night and look like a psychopath.
Or grandpa. Hey there, Sonny.
Hey there. But I already feel old as it is. The good thing is, going there and them checking out my eyes and making sure it wasn't something more like medical. It's not. It's just, I didn't get any of my medical stuff done last year because, kind of had other things going on. So I'm trying to catch up with everything, make sure I'm all good to go. Because, I'm going to have a 6-hour drive to Jersey, New York area in about a couple months. So
double or nothing.
And you want to be able to see driving through there anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And New Jersey is kind of insane with their traffic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Me and my buddy went to Double or Nothing in New Jersey a couple years ago.
Josh, all due respect, look at the gray in my hair. Okay, can you see? Can you see all of that?
Yeah.
But you can't see the gray on my side of my head.
I don't have the gray going in the hair just yet. I actually just got a haircut today, and since if you guys watched the No DQ review yesterday, I got the beard trim too because that was just out of control. But yeah, the hair's not graying yet.
Well,
but yeah, it's getting.
I don't have gray coming in. I have white coming in. I got the salt pepper.
Well, same. I mean, the goatee. It was definitely getting wispy white on the end, which is why I was going to get trimmed anyway before today's show anyway. But I was going to get it done last week, but strep throat kicked me right in the throat quite literally.
Fortunately, the beard hasn't figured out that I'm old yet. Like it's still pretty dark.
Sorry, Josh. Anyway,
no, the white's been coming into the beard like right here in the middle.
That's rough.
But you know what? The wife loves it. She likes that salt and pepper.
I wasn't going to keep mine salt and pepper or even grown in, and everybody's like, "No, it suits you. It looks good." Like,
dude,
that's a phrase. It suits me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, you rocking the goatee and then the hat, dude. It's like,
well, this one I wear backwards because it's like it was bought accidentally too big, and when I wear it the right way, it looks it's too much.
It looks too much.
Yeah, it looks like a goddamn awning over my big ass forehead. But if I wear it backwards, then it looks, this one looks like, so this is like the trademark look I use in my promo shots now. So, damn, my knee won't be comfortable. It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, shut the fuck up, Josh.
Listen, I've been on Maddie to get back on the show because, especially with football season and the draft coming up,
Yeah.
He knows quite a bit doing the Raw Ball podcast. So yes, I would like to get him back on at some point. But that's all up to his schedule. I can't make him do it because it's not like if we were pulling in bank, then yeah, I'd expect him to be here. But
yeah, unfortunately for Greg and for Aaron and for the Simple Reliable folks, my schedule is at the whim of the mouse. So I seem to have weekdays off, which is fine.
And Josh, Maddie was literally on the show last week. It was a late show, but yeah, he was still on.
And I wasn't because of my outings with my friends. So I do apologize for my absence, but the one friend I signed in, I've been trying to get her in since I joined Cast the first time 3.5 years ago. So that was it happened to be on her birthday. It worked out perfectly. So
yeah.
And it's one of those, knowing that, I met her through the Kings. She's on the Kings staff. I'm not going to be going to the games on a regular after this season. Don't know if she is. So it's like, okay, well, we'll just get it done. And yeah, it's weird. It really didn't hit me until I saw my dad actually push the button and go, okay, we're done. And I was like, oh, because everybody that's, watched my stuff for all these years knows that that's been one of the 4, I guess, pillars. It's that and Disney, Christmas, and Star Trek for me, as far as stuff outside of family. So yeah, it's just weird. So we'll see how I cope in September.
We'll just play this song Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends for you.
Right. Well, it's funny. The Kings brought, I don't know if it was this year or last year they started doing it. They brought back the Black Parade, Welcome to Black Parade, which was the song they played during our Stanley Cup run the first time. So hearing that song every game is like, oh, God, it's just it's starting to set in so.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We shall see what happens.
Josh is saying that the Bucks are signing former Panthers defensive lineman Ashawn Robinson for a 1-year deal for $10 million. So Bucks get a new player. Steelers have had quite a few. Actually, I'm on the Browns right now.
Okay.
So the Browns signed offensive guard Zion Johnson, 3 years, $49.5 million. Center Elton Jenkins, 2 years, $24 million, $20 million guaranteed. And linebacker Quincy Williams, 2 years, up to $17 million. Tight end Jack Stoll for 1 year. Money not discussed as far as CBS Sports knows. Steelers retained Cam Hayward for another 2 years.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good.
Which I thought Cam Hayward signed a 3-year deal last year. So I don't know if they restructured his contract or what, but it's for $32.25 million, nearly half of that, guaranteed. Asante Samuel Jr. is signed for a 1-year, $4 million deal.
Yeah,
Cole Holcomb re-signed for 2 years, $5 million.
You knew who we need to trade is Roman Wilson.
We'll see. I know we have the Steelers picked up 4 compensatory picks for the draft that I saw. I believe the earliest was a 3rd rounder, and more in the later rounds.
And didn't we sign a running back from the Panthers recently?
The running back we signed was Rico Dowdle, who was Rico Dowdle was a Cowboy.
That's what we need is more loss on the roster. Jeez.
Well, I can take a look and see who
they
the Cowboys
definitely
are.
gave up on Caleb Johnson after signing a running back.
Well, I will die on the hill with a freaking Lone Star through my heart of the problems start at the top, and what needs to go is the general manager not being also the owner.
Yeah.
That nothing is going to get better until there is delegation on that front. I don't care what any NFL experts will tell you, what any trade gurus will tell you. As long as Jerry Jones is both the owner and the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, we ain't gonna do dick.
Well, George Pickens got the franchise tag from the Cowboys, so he's.
Oh, did he? Okay, well.
Yeah.
Well, good. Maybe they'll light a fire under Dak's ass then.
And your kicker, Brandon Aubrey, second round tender, 1 year, $5.76 million guaranteed.
Which I like Aubrey just fine, but we gotta get in the end zone to give him a reason to kick first.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and again, I'm not trying to be defeatist. It's just a reality situation.
Yeah.
There, it was very hard to not laugh along with the New Year's jokes about us being stuck in '96 because we've not made any significant changes other than the quarterback, and even then, there's been 2 major changes since that time, and Tony did what he could with what he had, and Dak, Dak forever turned me off with that bullshit comment on the sidelines. So it's.
I still don't know how the Chiefs quickly managed to pull off signing the Super Bowl MVP from the Seahawks, Kenneth Walker III.
Right.
It's like, Seattle, did you really not have anything to offer him in free agency, or did he just get on the phone with Kansas City and boom, done deal?
I just saw that guy on the parade route at work the day after.
Yeah.
And he was happy as a dicky bird, man. He was happy there being part of that. And now he's in Kansas City, okay, sure.
Crazy.
It makes no sense.
Crazy.
0 sense to me. He was a major component of that Lombardi trophy, and Seattle just let him go.
It's all about the money. Whoever pays the
I
highest.
suppose so. I wonder if his being there was there okay, we'll get the Super Bowl and then we'll let somebody take him off our hands and we'll just work with what we got, which is common, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the one I was upset about was Tampa Bay signing Kenneth Gainwell, Kenneth Gainwell was such a good addition to the Steelers roster. I don't know if he would have another year like he did this past year, but man, I'll tell you what, he added something to the Steelers backfield. What I would like to see, I know they just picked up Rico Dowdle. I would like to see, because I heavily doubt that the Steelers are going to have any chance to take Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, because Jeremiah Love's going to go top 5. If he's not top 5, something happened. It's that much. I would like to see maybe in a later round, the Steelers picking up who Jeremiah Love's cohort was in the backfield at Notre Dame, Jadarian Price.
Yes.
Because Jadarian Price, some could argue, was at that level of Jeremiah Love. That backfield was something to behold.
Absolutely.
And the fact that they got left out of the playoffs still eats at me. I don't care if it's been 3 months. It still drives me insane that Alabama got in.
That you're allowed to bitch about. I'm seeing posts about, wrestling year-end awards still being bitched about in March or whatever. No. Alabama getting in the playoffs over anybody really, but Notre Dame in particular is a what the fuck from the college football.
And the college football playoff committee and the people that defend it will be like, oh, well, Miami deserves to be in Notre Dame, over Notre Dame. And I'm thinking to myself, it's that wasn't the argument.
Yeah, that wasn't the bitch.
It was never the argument.
No.
And and the worst part about it is, the College Football Playoff Committee had Notre Dame over Miami and teams in between them, and the teams in between them lost. And then at the very final week, they're like, oh, they played head to head, and now they're right beside each other. Let's flip them. It's like,
right, yeah.
And I've complained about it on the show after the CFP selection, how Alabama did not drop, despite losing the SEC championship game by 3 scores. They were never in that game. And then you saw what Indiana did to them. How you can call that a playoff team is an absolute joke.
It is. And it just solidifies your argument of, well, if Notre Dame joined a conference, it wouldn't have mattered.
The Notre Dame joining a conference thing is tiring. Conferences do not make a team better, period.
Well, but it's the whole thing. Everybody's been loving my favorite word, befuckle, because it's so befuddling. It fucks with me. That befuckles me 100%. I don't get it. And again, I don't watch college football even on the semi-regular. I just come in here on Wednesdays and get the full report. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, I can't make myself one of my things, like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, if I was off on Saturdays, I'd watch college football, but I'm always working on Saturdays. So it's I never get the chance to.
I have a feeling with the Super Bowl being on ABC next year, I have a feeling we're going to have a lot more cross-branding at work. So I'll probably be forced to watch a lot more NFL football, if not because the freaking stage will be up in my shit when I get to work every week.
Which is surprising that they don't show more college, because the college football playoff is an ESPN thing.
It is. So, they do. It's just, like I said, I was so rarely out of the parking area prior to Thanksgiving this last year. But when they had the Super Bowl parade, ESPN Game Day, or whatever the hell they call it, was on site all day. They had that big ass, multi-chair stage right in our flagpole town square area. So it's like you couldn't not see it.
Oh, I get it, because College Game Day came to Pittsburgh when Notre Dame did. So I got to actually walk past that.
That's awesome. I mean, it would have been great, and I'm grateful I was at the other end of Main Street for the parade part of it, because I mean it was so many damn people. But
I'm sure.
Like, I can imagine with the actual game being on ABC, as well as the parade will be here again next year because the game's at SoFi. So it's gonna be just a lot of, you think we're bad with banding, you think we're bad with branding and cross promotion now, just wait, kids, just wait till like December. It's gonna be fucking crazy. And I don't even know how much of the schedule ABC or ABC/ESPN is gonna have other than Monday Night Football, but I'm sure we'll get more because we got the big game. So that's why my still image when I can't be on camera is me wearing a big old ESPN mouse ears thing now. Just all about the branding, kids. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. I saw that the Cardinals, and this is Steelers related, signed Isaac Seumalo off of our offensive line.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they signed him 3 years, $31.5 million. I know. One of the things I want to see the Steelers do in the draft, especially since they have those additional compensatory picks, I want to see them draft people who are going to stop the run, because the Steelers' run defense is probably the most abysmal I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that was one of your primary complaints last year under the defense.
Oh my god! What
in the league?
What game was that where they went back-to-back runs and touchdowns?
Oh god!
Was that the Bills game? Mind you, I missed a lot of last season because I was.
Oh
working.
my god! I can't remember who it was, but it was
I know the Bills tore their ass.
It's like they ran the same exact. It might have been the Bills because they ran the exact same run play. Yeah, because they ran that same exact play like 2 or 3 plays afterwards, and we couldn't stop it. Like,
No, they couldn't stop a nosebleed. It was bad.
it's like, what the hell? I was like, as a Steelers fan, I want to. I mean, I do enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong, but then like what you just said, our run defense is abysmal, and it's just like I want to. Not the Steelers of old, but like something like I don't know. But yeah, it's I don't know. I just want to enjoy Steelers football.
I truly don't understand like how the Steelers went. I know it's been almost 20 years. Steelers went from having
20 years
the number one defense in the NFL to the bottom of the barrel defense in the NFL.
Yeah. And you can't always rely on TJ Watt and Cam Hayward. Because eventually they're going to.
TJ Watt that pisses me off was I know he's an edge rusher, but they didn't do anything different. TJ rushed the quarterback every single play.
Yeah.
Like it was the same. Like TJ Watt had one play on his play sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rush the quarterback. Yep. Nothing else.
Yep.
No.
It's no wonder Myles Garrett broke the sack record. TJ Watt was running the same play. So how can you how can you make things any different when you do the same thing and people know what you're going to do? They were chip blocking TJ Watt all season long.
Yeah.
Because they knew they knew what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like if you know exactly what he's going to do and where he's coming from, eventually it's not that hard to stop.
Yeah.
So it's very frustrating. And yes, Josh, Myles Garrett got the sack record. Good job.
Here's your participation trophy, Josh.
Participation trophy like those 4 championships in the 40s.
It is so hard for me as a last time we won 90s fan to like laugh at that shit. But yeah.
I'm all excited because like those championships counted now as like you guys won a league championship by beating 7 other teams 3 times and then 6 other teams once. There are more teams than that than the 4 years that those league championships happened.
Yeah.
There were a total of 31 teams in those 4 years. There are 32 in the NFL now.
Oh, no, I froze. Okay, just kidding. Okay, whatever.
So how do you go from, hey, we beat 7 teams, we're the best team in the world? It's like, that's barely half a conference now.
It's like you're not even the best team in your region of the country.
Yeah. So like you can have your 1940s championships all you want. But if you haven't won a championship or even sniffed a title game since you've been alive, you got nothing to talk about.
Or your parents have been alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. It'd have to be like a great-great-great-grandfather at this point.
Well, he ain't that young, muckerfather. I was going to say grandparents because my grandparents were born in the 20s and 30s, but they're gone now. So I went with my parents to make it less hurtful on my heart. Yeah. My dad was born in the 50s and my mother in the 60s. God bless her. So, yeah. All of my teams have won in their lifetimes, at least. So,
see, all of my teams have won in my lifetime, but I can barely cling on to like the 1988 Notre Dame championship.
Yeah.
So, right in front of me, behind my TV, is my Super Bowl terrible towel. And it's starting to really fade, not really fade, but like I'm just looking at it. It's like Super Bowl 43 was like Greg said, in 3 years from now, it'll be 20 years since our last Super Bowl. Like, what in the flying fuck are we doing here, Steelers?
I don't know. Ask the 30 years since the Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
This year, 30 years.
Yeah, this year, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's been 15 since the last Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah.
Against the Packers in Super Bowl 45. Yeah.
I can't even tell you when was Dallas's last Super Bowl appearance when they won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yep.
Think about it. That's when the N64 came out. That's when
No, the N64. I think it was later that year in '96.
Well, later that year,
It was,
96,
but okay.
like in the same year.
I will say this: 1996. That's when Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels only mildly dislike each other.
Yeah.
When they had the Iron Man match in Anaheim, of all places.
Mm-hmm. The last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, Shawn Michaels had never been WWE champion.
Hogan hadn't been heel in modern times.
Yeah.
God, think about that. 1996. ECW was supposed to be on pay-per-view that year. It didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
The NWO hadn't even, like, Razor and Diesel were still shit. Diesel had just lost the WWF championship at that Survivor Series in November.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 96 seems like, oh, God, it was a blink of an eye. It's like, no, that was 30 years ago. Oh, that's not that long. Okay, well, think about what happened 30 years ago.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wild.
It hit me today that my favorite match of all time happened 25 years ago.
2000. Oh, my God, yeah. The King of the Ring 01. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, no. I had a whole thing when I was at Disneyland last week that 2001 was, because that means my 25th high school reunion, if it actually happens.
Yeah.
I graduated from, and then, dude, it was so, this is going to be like really like deep shit here. I'm not used to people flirting with me. It doesn't happen. You can see why, folks. But I had a server at Denny's after Disney Tuesday night last week. Fuck off, Mansfield, with your wasn't alive 96 comment. Kiss my ass. Jerk. We were acting pretty well. Then I get the boom dropped on me when we're talking later after I paid the bill that she was born in 2002. And I went, oh, God. She was born after I graduated high school. It's like, God damn. I felt so old. Like,
Josh,
at least somebody was, I guess flirting with you, like you just said. Like,
no, it was a very much a give and take. It was like, wow, but fuck,
yeah. Josh, I had my 20-year high school reunion last year, which quite frankly, I kind of regret going to because it was like 2 weeks after I found out everything. So I was like, God, I wanted to be social, but I was like, at the same time, I don't want to be here. Nah. So, I tried. But I
not to dig in the wound. Did you meet her in high school or was it college?
No, that was college.
Okay, good. I was going to say if it was
high school,
oh God,
awkward as hell. Yeah,
I couldn't.
So my so since we're talking about reunions here, so my 20-year reunion is this year, but I don't think I'm going. But the funny thing is, I graduated in 2006 in high school. And I'm graduating in college in 2026. I'm graduating in May.
Hey, you know what? My dad went back and got his degree. God, when was that? It was long enough ago that we were still using the mini camcorder to record it. So,
oh my God.
But like not like so far back as you would think that is, right?
Yeah,
so
I know.
Definitely in the 2010s, he went back and got his degree at whatever age he was at that point. He's turning 70 in a couple weeks. So, anybody can go back to school if school is a thing for them. I always think about, I can go back in. It's like, school is not my thing. Go back and get a certification, maybe, but like actually going and sitting in school and doing the thing, it would be a waste of my money and their time.
Yeah. And see, I do everything online. So I have it to where the classes, I have a whole week from Monday to Sunday to do everything for my 2 classes. So there was a couple times in the past year or so where I had 3 classes and I was like, 3 classes and work. I was like, yeah, no, that ain't happening.
Yeah, that's too much adulting.
In order for me to graduate to get my credits, I needed to take 2 terms with 3 classes. So.
And yes, Josh, as I said earlier, thank you for the comment. It seems to be the consensus that the beard suits me. So it's going to stay as long as it long as I can get into supercuts or a barber more often than a month ahead of time and actually get it done, it's fine. Because it was starting to get freaking cartoon villain curly here. Like, oh god, I'm gonna lace away across the railroad track before I leave the house. Snidely Whiplash style. But it's and you know the reunion's going. It's like I probably would have gone to my 10th. Because that would have been 2011, and that was very much a transition year. I moved out of the house, the other house. I moved out of Santa Clarita for the first time in my life, so that would have been interesting. 2016, I probably would have gone to my 15. We didn't have the 20 because it was 2021, and we were still, neck deep in the pandemic. Aftermath. So. I don't know if we're going to have one this year. I was talking about this with my friend who I meet up with, our little Starbucks summit every month. I don't know it's hard to see those people. Like I see the people I talk to people I want to talk to from back then. Jenna, I talk about Paradise Kitty all the time. Jenna is in my graduating class. I talk to her as often as I talk to.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So you guys known each other for a while.
We've known each other since 6th grade, and I'll let you guys do the math because if I tell the math, she'll kill me. Like she'll come on this show and murder me in front of God.
I can do the math. So
yeah, same here.
Yes, Greg can't count. Jeff can't count, but Greg can. I'm still gonna get that.
It's always good to have a friendship that's gone that way back that you can have a friend.
Yeah, her and I became family without really realizing it. Like the wake I was at was her dad on Saturday. Her dad's wake. So yeah, it was supposed to be a celebration of life. We got through it. We did well. We took his ashes to the Pacific, and it was what it was in that moment. But she was the first friend, and her family were the first friends that became what I've now since called family, like the friends that became family. And that was instant. And October 1994, I went to a Halloween party at their house. We were in 6th grade. We'd started whatever it was, September. Back then it was day after Labor Day, kids. When you started school, it was day after Labor Day. From that moment, we've just been tight, all of us. So yeah, it was a hard day. And then, like I said, then I got the call at work. Oh, you didn't call out today. I went, fuck. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I have no desire to see people I haven't seen in 25 years or haven't had the effort made to talk to me or me talk to them. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I'm like, unless I have something to brag about at 25.
Okay.
Like, if I'm still single at the 25th, I ain't going.
I never know. You could come around to somebody you thought about back then. Look at Randy Savage, divorced from Elizabeth and met up with his high school sweetheart at the end, I mean, yeah, I went out a fucked up way with the car accident, the heart attack, but he died having married the first love of his life, which was fucking cool. So
yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Well,
but at least with like a former classmate, but hopefully
okay, that's fair.
Hopefully by that point, I'm in a stable relationship. Because it's 4 years down the road, but who knows? All right, so I'm going to talk about this because, and I'm just going to shoot a little bit. I don't think it's happening. I don't think he's coming.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I'll save you. What the fuck is that box? What is that?
Hey, the box is nobody's business. Okay.
Damn.
I think I lost like a number of people. Like I think we lost like half of our viewership because I
just noticed that. Oh shit!
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight. I didn't set this up.
Nope.
I was told I was going to get hooked up, and I don't know. So
we're happy for the newest addition to the team.
We are happy for the newest addition to the team, Michael Pittman Jr. We are, but I'm going to tell you, it's the next guest announcement. I will have confirmation from that person myself. All guests come through me and me alone.
Yep.
because that's exactly why I adapted the mentality I have.
Yes.
So
Coming
my
to the Greg
apologies.
Cherry brand, the DTA Greg Cherry shirt.
Yeah. It's very frustrating because I feel like I was misled, which led me to mislead some of you, and that is I don't care for that, and that's why I try to avoid posting anything about it online. And I'm honestly probably going to delete the comments because it just makes me look bad because it's false advertising, and I hate that. So is what it is. But I mean, maybe I could be surprised, but I have very little.
And we will say this: if for whatever reason there was a miscommunication from the third party booking about the timing, and he does reach out to us at a later time today or a later date, then yeah, we'll bring him on, of course.
Yeah, or I'll bring him on. Greg Talks to People or something. Like I don't know.
There you go. Hell, always good to have content for that. So,
yep.
Great show this week, by the way.
Thank you. Xenia was fantastic. Like I thought it was a really good interview.
Yeah,
I still have to film a Trivia Thursday for tomorrow, so that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
After this show's over.
Well, since we've got time,
and it's one of those things that. First of all, I need to film another entrance for Entrance Monday. Tuesday, we got the interview going on with Sat Iniagi. That's coming up. I'm doing an interview Saturday. That's going to be a future episode. Greg Talks to People. I'm still working on another person for Greg Talks to People, and that'll be coming up in the near future, hopefully. I need to get a hold of that person. Tomorrow, and it's going to be a late show tomorrow. Yeah. I am going to be over on Auntie Collins' channel doing Collins on the Rocks. So that'll be fun. You guys might be watching me drink on air.
That never happens.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. And then Friday, my interview with Tom Talks Rubbish will drop on his channel. So it's a busy week for yours truly as far as content that is happening. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there.
I want to apologize to Tom directly, with a voice, because I didn't have one. We were supposed to record on Monday, he and I sounded like rubbish. So it would have been a good thing for his shtick, but not for our interview. So he and I are recording on Thursday next week. So I thank Tom for the patience. I did not feel right giving his audience this Jeff Meacham. It would have been horrible. So
yeah.
Well, since you guys are throwing stuff out there, so recently I've been playing WWE 2K26.
Yes.
So if you go on my channel, you could see the dream match between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis.
Man, God, I wish they would book that for real. I wish we could have a freaking.
And you could also check out. So with this whole CM Punk storyline or showcase that they're going on, there was a bunch of dream matches, and CM Punk became CM Hart. So it was CM Hart versus Shawn Michaels from Survivor Series 1997.
Oh my God!
So I threw that up there too on my videos. I might go live here occasionally, once in a while, playing it, because I know a lot of people like watching other people play video games. So
yeah, considering how much Punk thinks of Teddy Hart, that's even funnier.
Yeah, and right now I'm playing. I'm still doing the showcase. Okay. I just did a whole bunch of dream matches. There was like one versus Cactus Jack from ECW, Punk versus Eddie,
which they wrestled on the Indies and Triple Threat.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And then now I'm in the whole what if CM Punk didn't leave WWE? So So there was, so it's kind of fucked up, but they did the whole WrestleMania 30. So Punk replaced Bryan to face Triple H.
Okay.
And obviously I won that match to go into the triple threat to win.
Okay.
So, and now I'm facing John Cena from 2015 when he did his whole US Open Challenge thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably the best what if. Like, if Punk doesn't leave, do we get the Yes movement?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the Yes movement was still a pretty strong thing. From what I understand, they were going to run back Daniel Bryan and Sheamus at Mania 30.
Good God. Well, they end up doing that. Well, no, they ended up doing Sheamus and somebody on the pre-show.
No, Sheamus was in the Battle Royal.
Okay.
That was the first year of the Dre.
So who was in the U.S. Championship match that year? Sorry,
I don't know if it was one. Who was United States champion in 2014?
Isn't that awful? We don't remember. God, golly.
Hold on. I'll get there because Cena, Rusev, Sheamus won it. It was Ambrose. Yeah, it was Ambrose. So, and Ambrose was in the 6-man tag against Kane and the Outlaws.
Oh yeah, it was
so there was
the Shield versus Kane and New Age Outlaws.
Yeah.
God, that's crazy.
It's crazy to say I was at an event in 2014 and I watched the New Age Outlaws win a set of tag titles.
Right. Did we talk about? We're like 2 minutes ago. Did we talk about Road Dogg leaving? Did we talk about that at all?
We didn't talk about Road Dogg leaving.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, you guys. Okay.
He was probably sick of all the backlash he got from the creative on SmackDown.
Yeah, probably.
Well, didn't he like get his annual review done? He didn't like from the dirt sheets,
right? Yeah. God, I feel like as close as he was with Hunter, I think Bryan was one of the last vestiges of the Vince McMahon creative that were trying to just.
And then I don't know if you guys watched Unreal, but on Unreal, it made him look like even much more of an idiot.
I know. It's Unreal is. I think people are putting way too much stock in the fact that they know they're on camera, guys. Like it's okay.
Yeah. Unreal feels like a giant work just for the show.
Well, talking with Hulk and reading his book about soft scripting of shows like his and Ozzy's and everything, it's like, it's hard to know what to believe. I'd rather just, adopt the Foster lifestyle and just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
my apologies for the lack of delivering, which again, I will delete the social media post because again, I don't like to mislead. So thank you though for staying and watching the show. We will be back next week. If any guests appear on the Greg Cherry Show, I will have talked to them beforehand. And if they don't show up, then I will at least have heard why they didn't show up. So I am going to be as transparent as I possibly can be about this. And it's very frustrating. And I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
but
we for those of you that were misled, we apologize on behalf of the Greg Cherry brand and everybody here, and we'll be back doing our own thing next week, and nobody else be a Jack.
Yeah,
this week.
So until next week, don't be a Jag. Thank you for watching the Greg Cherry Show. Have a good night.
Peace.